All right, we're cleaning out the trunk. We took all the mats out, some broken glass, and we're working on pulling the interior panels off to access the inside of this rear quarter. So I'm going to start off with some easy stuff by pulling out this rear dent. All right, we're cleaning out the trunk just to be safety first. I'm going to work on pulling that lower skirt off to access this rear quarter easier. And I'm going to start using the body hammer kit to pull this rear quarter out. Skipping around, we're taking this lower skirt off on the left hand side so we can keep it from dragging on the door, and we're working on, next we'll be pulling the seat out. I've already pulled the carpet up a little bit here and started hammering down on the floor where it was pushed up, and it's actually gone back down about 3 inches down towards the floor, which is good, but we have a long way to go. Isaiah's here working on pulling that rocker panel off, or the side skirt rather. You can see the damage here is more intense. I've already banged down a lot of this part down here on the bottom for what I can reach, and I'm going to keep working my way up as much as I can get to. We might have to pull the whole dash off. Starting to come out, just banging away on the inside. I'm banging away with a hammer and a straight chisel that has a blunt end on it, and it's starting to work its way out. I noticed that up here, this is kinked also. This has to be flat like this. So I might just end up cutting this all out and welding a new piece. As you can see here, the strut tower got kinked back here, and all of this, and obviously right here. So right now, Isaiah's working on taking the seat out. We've already banged out a good portion of the floor where that was sticking up into the passenger side. Most of that's already back down. We're just working our way towards the front. I'm just gonna pull this seat out of the way so we can get easier access to the floor and to this kick panel without having the seat in the way. So today was more of a day of assessing, pulling out some dents, and seeing how bad we really are in shape here. So what I did is I knew that we had the broken tie rod on the left side, so I went ahead and removed it from here. This is the inner tie rod. Removed it from here, and you can see here that she broke from here, sheared off here, and this tie rod's actually bent too, so the actual outer tie rod's bent. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this too. So for today, I'm just gonna take it off so we have the right component. I found out today that a lot of 1990s, the early 90, 91, 92, 93, 300ZX suspension parts are compatible. They're compatible for the Nissan Skyline R32 setup. So we're gonna see if we can take some parts off and match them up. On the back side, let me take you there. Not sure if you can tell on the video here, but this is the lower control arm on the left side, and it is bent back here pretty badly. You can see right there. It looks like it's bent inside of there above this plastic shield. And then it's definitely bent right here. You can see it. The whole angle here is twisted, so that's the lower control arm on this side. On the right hand side, we have the upper control arm that you see here is completely sheared off the knuckle right here. And it's resting against the brake caliper, actually. This upper, not sure if this is a control arm or what this is called, but it looks like a type of a control arm that goes around the strut. And it's resting against the spring right here. I'm thinking because this has to be pulled back towards the front of the car. I noticed that this wheel looked like it was way far back. And now I know why it was way far back, because you can tell the alignment here is, you know, 2 to 3 inches off at least. So we need to replace this control arm also. On the front right, suspension parts don't look like it needs much. We were able to get this fender off earlier. We got this fender off to just look at the damage underneath, and it looks like it's down a few inches here. It is down a few inches here. We're gonna see what we can do to pull this up. We took the, it's kinked here also, but this doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna try to see if I can straighten that out. We need the left fender well to look like this. And you can see this one's not bad at all. Come back around this side. And just from the work we've been doing on the inside of the car, we removed the seat and we've been banging and banging away on this here. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of kinks. Just gotta take it slow and not rush this thing. So for today, I think we're gonna stop. We're gonna run some parts online and see what we can do to get the car to actually roll around on its own. We gotta get this back wheel off still. I actually snapped a 12 mil Allen wrench socket on that, and I need to go get a new one. So I'm gonna get that one off, and then we're gonna see if it's only that lower control arm. It might need an upper control arm also. I just can't tell since we have not removed that wheel yet. So stand by. It's a slow process. Patience is a virtue.